got another Kraken build to show off as I set all of this stuff over here to the side. So we've got a bronzed dial Kraken. This one's a little fancy. We've done this in, so you've got like a nice shift from like a lighter blue into a darker blue, and then we pipped it in blue as well. So, and then the Kraken itself is bronzed. So to go along with that, I took a one of your older chrome bezels, stripped it down because it's brass under it, hand painted it because these come in red through here. So hand painted that in black, sanded it down, then aged it. So you've got a nice multi-directional brass bezel. Held on with a tension ring. It doesn't come all the way out to the end, so you shouldn't accidentally move it too much unless you're grabbing it and turning it. But these bezels are held on with a tension ring. We put this in a brushed case, and then to tie in with the brushed case, we've got our brushed buckle, we've got silver hands, silver caseback, and a silver, it might be kind of tough to see, but a silver tension ring in the glass going around there. So I think it looks awesome all together. We have an antique brass cerakoted crown with the anchor engraving on there. And then over time, as this kind of, these are abrasion resistant, but it's definitely going to wear over time because you're winding, you're setting the time with it. So as it does that, that will be a nice tie-in with the brass and silver. The anchor itself is already done up, which is kind of hard to see. It's already in silver, as that's engraved through the cerakote. So, and then this is on a Chicago Horween strap. Super, super soft. You will like this. Kraken engraved on the patch. And then I'm a fan of having the stitch out, but if you don't like it, you can literally just roll it around. But did that in a little bit darker of a keeper on there. And then the second hand is hand painted. That is silver with a blue dot. That part is not loomed. The only parts of this loomed are your hands and your pips. So that is how it will look. As you obviously see, that is not loomed. So lower profile exhibition case back on that, so it's more of a dressier kind of style watch. Gilded rotor in there. There's also a stainless steel movement holder going on around there. It's hard to see with this smaller window. But that is your build as a whole, sir. This is an automatic mechanical, so you can put it on a winder, you can wear it, or put it in a watch winder to keep time. But if it is dead, or you are not going to be very active when you put it on, like you're driving or at a desk, you'll want to pre-wind it a little bit just to make sure you don't lose any time. To do that, you will back the crown off the threads, and you'll hear it clicking and feel it clicking. You'll notice it is off. You'll feel a little bit of play here. At that point, you can wind, and a wind is a turn away from you. Backwards does nothing, but it's a lot easier and quicker and efficient to just go back and forth. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time. And if you do something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour power reserve, which is what I will do, which I already did earlier. So it won't hurt it. You can't overwind it. You can wind this all day. So I've already wound it up where it's going to do that. But that is how I know that your watch will be fine tomorrow when I go to ship it to you. So if you pull it to the one and only click, you can now set your time. So it's not a hacking movement, so that's going to keep going. And you're going to notice you've got a wobble crown. That's going to deflect lateral pressure against the stem from going into the movement. It's kind of like a ball joint in there. If it falls down a little bit, you cannot wind it or set your time. So you can go from winding it And when you pull it out to setting the time, you've engaged that clutch. To go back to winding it, you will have to screw it all the way back down and back it back off. So always go from winding it to setting. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 7:59 p.m.
7:59 p.m. Also, the wobble chrome makes it nice and easy to thread back on. And that is your build, sir. Straight on. When the light's not hitting it, well, that's not a good example. When the light isn't reflecting off of it nicely, it doesn't quite have that pop straight on. But once you get that light caught in there, you'll see those bronze. You get pinks in there, purples. It's a very, very cool dial. So hope you like it, man. I thought it turned out really nice. And then also with every build, you get matching beads. Entirely up to you on whether you wear them or not, but they will be in there. This one will come in one of my brown Kraken boxes, special edition boxes. And then this will come with a watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. So everything here in the center, it's non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. Some leather conditioner. If you ever feel that this strap is not as soft or pliable, apply some, let it soak in. Remove any excess. A little bit will go a very long way. So you'll see. Just use a little bit and you'll see. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, repackaged into these little containers. This is an acrylic glass and you can scratch it. If you do, just put a tiny bit of this on it, buff against that scratch using your included microfiber or a microfiber that you have. Generate some heat with your thumb, and about 15 seconds later that scratch will be gone. Only use what you need. It will feel like pledge on wood, and anything excess is going to either soak up into your microfiber or possibly get pushed down around your bezel where you have to blow it out with canned air. So you're just filling a scratch. So think of that. How much would you need to fill that scratch? So just a little bit more than that. So that right there should be enough to last this watch and 4 more watches you get from me. So there's plenty in here, I promise. And that's your build, man. Your build and warranty card, since you ordered this on the fly, will come to you here in a couple weeks, or 3 or 4. It's hard to say. But they were ordered as soon as you order your watch. And that's it, man. I hope you like it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out, and I will see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see builds like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, man.